Hey guys, how's it going? This is MCG or J Reviews 87, back with another review. Um, my second video on this account. Today this will be the review of last night's Wrestlemania 27, and hope you guys like it. It's gonna be a quick review. Probably not that long. I'll probably just go a little bit on each match. And yeah, I don't know, maybe a 5-minute video. But anyway, here we go. All over, I thought the pay-per-view was decent. It wasn't definitely the best WrestleMania they've had in years, but it wasn't the worst. There's been worse WrestleManias, like the WrestleMania 25 was terrible, or WrestleMania 21, or actually 20, or not. 20 was good. 22 was terrible. But anyway, let's get on. The first match was Edge versus Alberto Del Rio, and it's really surprised me that they started out with this match right away. Yeah, I figured it would have been like the second to last match or third to last match, but it was the first match, and it was pretty good. It's pretty good. It was decent. It was a decent match. The crowd was really into it. I was into it, and in the end, Edge won, which really, really, really disappointed me. I was hoping for Del Rio to win, but fucking Edge won, and I don't know, just kind of just disappointing ending, and I was hoping maybe they have a rematch at Extreme Rules or whatever, or another pay-per-view after that, and hopefully Del Rio wins, because I hope they continue their rivalry, but I doubt they will, since WrestleMania always ends rivalries, but you never know. Anyway, next we had Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio. I don't know, this was kind of a terrible match. You could just tell, the crowd wasn't into it. The pacing of the match was slow. You could just tell they weren't into it. I don't know, this just wasn't really a good match at all. It was more fit for like a SmackDown or Raw mid-card match. I don't know, guys. It's just a terrible match anyway. The winner was Cody Rhodes, surprisingly. Fucking usually Rey Mysterio is like the Mexican Triple H. He doesn't put people over. You know what I mean? But anyway, Cody won, which is surprising me, and I was really happy he won, so that at least saved the match from being total shit. Anyway, the next match we had was Big Show, the team of Kane, Big Show, Santino, and Kofi, who replaced Vladimir Kozlov, who was taken out, quote-unquote, by the Core, against the Core. And that match, seriously guys, this match was fucking hilarious. I literally, fucking laughed out loud. The Core got fucking buried within, 5 seconds. Well, it wasn't literally 5 seconds, but, it was, within a minute, fucking, Kofi came in there and did, his fucking Trouble in Paradise on Wade Barrett. Kane did, a choke slam on Justin Gabriel, I think. Santino did the Cobra on Heath Slater, followed by a knockout punch from Big Show, and it was over, and they just got fucking squashed in 2 minutes. It was fucking hilarious. I guess the Core's not shit without John Cena carrying him, right? Or should I say Nexus 2.0, whatever the fuck they are, right? But that was just great, guys. The fucking court gets squashed, and rightfully so. They've been around, Nexus 2.0, or Nexus as a whole, basically. It's just another Nexus repackaged. Have been around since June of last year. It's time to end that shit. We've seen the same shit for a year now, almost. It's time to get over with. But hey, that's another story, right? Next we had Randy Orton, CM Punk. This is a pretty decent match, actually. Half of it was Randy Orton getting the advantage. The other was CM Punk taking advantage of Orton's leg injury, quote unquote. Still a decent match. Orton went for the punt at one point, and it didn't work out. Then he tried to go for the RKO, but Punk moved out of the way. And then Punk went on top rope to, I don't know what he tried to do. I think he's probably going to go for a fucking, I don't know, he probably was going to go for some sort of move. They didn't really explain because he didn't get to see it, but it turned out to be an RKO from the top, or Orton reversed it into an RKO, and he won the match. It was a pretty good ending to their feud. I assume it's going to be the ending to the feud. I don't think they'll carry it out much longer now that he took out Nexus and now Punk. Or he didn't really take him out, but, he beat him at Wrestlemania, so that's usually the end of feuds. Next, we had freaking Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler. I don't know what to say, I was looking forward to this match, I admit, but it was terrible, But I think it was supposed to be terrible, and we weren't supposed to like it. We were supposed to like it, but it wasn't supposed to be a quality match. The beginning was basically Jerry Lawler beating the shit out of Michael Cole. He got him into the ring, and then Jack Swagger beat up on Jerry Lawler. Then Michael Cole just sat there and beat the shit out of Lawler for a bit until Lawler took advantage of the referee, or Stone Cold, or Michael Cole got into a fight with Stone Cold, and then Lawler took advantage, and they just sat there and beat the shit out of Cole for a few minutes until Cole tapped out, and that was the end of the match. But then the GM came on, the Raw general manager, and said Stone Cold got involved in the match, therefore Michael Cole won by disqualification, which I thought was kind of funny, but I don't know. It was a kind of a decent match, I don't know, in my personal opinion. Lots of people thought it was terrible, but it was a decent match for the storyline. Wrestling-wise, it was terrible, but well. The next match, undoubtedly was the best fucking match of the night and in months we've seen, really. The only problem with it was that it wasn't the main event. Why it was fucking Cena and Miz, which I'll get to in a second. I'll get to that in a second. Why was that not the freaking sixth match? And freaking Undertaker and Triple H was the sixth match, but I'll get to that in a second. This match, Undertaker and Triple H, was just phenomenal. A+++, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, whatever you want to say. It was just great, I don't know how to describe it. It was just epic. There's points where Triple H was almost beating Undertaker. He went for the tombstone, and I was literally thinking, like, holy fuck, is Triple H actually end this? I was like, I couldn't believe it for some points, I knew in the back of my mind that Triple H wasn't going to end it, that Taker was going to win, but still, there was the mark in me, the kid in me was like, no, Triple H is going to end it, but this match was just phenomenal, guys, seriously. I dare say it almost topped the HBK matches with Undertaker. It was that good. And in the end, Triple H went for the sledgehammer, but Taker got him in the Hell's Gate, and he tapped out, and this is a good match. And Undertaker was pretty much like dead at the end of the match. He had to be carried out in a stretcher, and I think that signifies that he might be dead in wrestling again. I don't know. We'll have to wait on Raw and SmackDown to see. So it'll be interesting. Anyway, like I said, this is a 5 out of 5 match, and it should have been the main event, but what are you gonna do? Next, we have that fucking retard match. That's nothing more than a celebrity plug with Trish, John Morrison, and that fucking Jersey Shore trash against Lake Cool and Dolph Ziggler. This was just terrible. It's basically all the divas in there. It should have just been the divas match, because I think there's one spot with John Morrison and Ziggler. The rest was just fucking, the divas. And the winner was Trish's team. It was just a fucking terrible match. But I knew it was going to be terrible, so I didn't expect much. And then finally, we had Miz and John Cena. I'm going to be honest, I'm a huge mark for both Miz and Cena. But why didn't they swap Undertaker and Triple H and Miz and John Cena, Taker and Triple H should have been the main event, and Miz and John Cena should have been before that fucking stupid Divas match, whatever it was. Undertaker and Triple H should have been the main event, but I'm not going to rant about that anymore. But Miz and Cena, it was an okay match, For all they hyped it up, it really was kind of a stupid match, Both Cena and Miz, or Cena, for all the years he's been wrestling, he just kind of looked sloppy in the ring. I don't know what it was, and Miz, he looked decent, but it just kind of was a sloppy match. A sloppy match, in my opinion. And originally it ended in a count out because John Cena clotheslined Miz to the outside of the barricade, and they both got counted out. But then The Rock comes out and says, "This is my show. We're not ending it like this. It's gonna be a rematch. No count out, no DQ. Blah 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 blah." So they restart the match, and then Cena's about to go for the FU, or I'm sorry, the attitude adjustment. When the Rock bottoms him, and Miz goes for the win or pin, and he wins. He retains the title. So that I did not expect. I fully expected expected Cena to win. And give the storybook ending to Wrestlemania, send the kids home happy, etc., etc. You know how it goes. They always get the face winning at the end of the match, or end of the pay-per-view rather. But Miz actually won, which I was really surprised. I was happy too. I'm a fan of both Cena and Miz, but I was glad that Miz won. Was more happy that he won. So, Cena got rolled out of the ring because he was supposed to be, knocked out from the rock bottom. So Miz was celebrating, and then the Rock looked at him. He ran back into the ring, did the rock bottom, people's elbow, and just closed the show by just celebrating in the ring on top rope, and that was the show. So all in all, it was a decent pay-per-view. I mean, undoubtedly, like I said, the Taker Triple H was the best. And the other matches, they were decent. I don't know, nothing worth, like buying. Or I mean, not worth buying. I didn't mean to say that, but I wouldn't like go and watch them over and over again. But they were decent, so I'll give this pay-per-view 3.5 stars, maybe 4, maybe, but definitely 3.5. So that's my review, guys. I hope you liked it. Comment below what you think about it. Give this video a thumbs up if you want. You don't have to. I'm not one of those YouTube whores who's like, like my video, like it, and favorite it. I'm not one of those faggots. But anyway, be sure to comment though. I want to hear your opinions too. And thanks for watching this, guys. Peace out.